Hey guys, welcome back to Squee-El's gaming channel. We're playing some more Conan Exiles today, the Age of Sorcery Part 3 video. Got a couple things going on today. First of all, I know it's been a while since we did a video on this. I've pretty much been trying to get some of the Battle Pass items collected so that I could do this new video for you guys, because the main focus of this one's going to be back to building. But anyway, in a previous video, I did show off this base. This is kind of like my little tree base. I had originally planned on building here. Now I changed that plan a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys why shortly here a little bit in the video, but I figured we'd go ahead and come over here. It's pretty much the same. All I did was build this. Never seen my guy fighting a gorilla before, so that's interesting. Gorillas do spawn at the bottom of the cliff there. He's actually kind of holding his own. I'm gonna go ahead and help him out though, just in case. It is a freaking gorilla. Alright. Yeah, that was interesting. Looks like he did get a little roughed up. It looked like he probably would have been able to take that gorilla based on where their health was at, but it would have been a close fight. But back to this. So you guys may have remembered this portal being here before. I pretty much just built a cool little enclosure for it. This is actually my only portal that's indoors technically, so but that's the only thing that's changed here. Before, I've got a couple different bases we're gonna pop to in this video. So now we're back here at my original sorcery base. I'm probably going to abandon this one real soon just because this was kind of a base to help me get started with Age of Sorcery, but I obviously didn't put a whole lot into it. Just kind of showing a little bit of maybe what's changed since the last video. These guys right here are wearing an outfit from the Battle Pass. All my little guards in this base, so they've got new clothing. These new little banner type things here, these are actually really cool because they're both sort of banners plus a torch. They're all here. I did kind of go ahead and throw torches all up and down this thing. I've actually got a couple different colored torches that I think I'm going to try out. Let's see real quick, because I actually haven't messed with the torches at all. And they should be here in the lights section. Yeah, so I've got a blue torch, it looks like, a yellow torch, and a white torch so far. Kind of unlocking more as I go all the time. I don't know what a white torch looks like, so I kind of just want to place one real quick. I'm going to come back and look at that like when it's dark. But I'm probably going to mainly use white and then the green torch, which I'm really close to unlocking here. But moving on, we got these new window pieces. That's for stone, or the sandstone specifically. And if you come up here to the top, I can show you guys on the other side here. That right there, that's a stone brick window. So they're kind of slightly different. The stone, like I basically have it so they match the, like this goes with that, and that goes with this, more or less. And there's more pieces, like doorways and stuff. We're going to get into all that in a minute here. I'm going to start attaching some of those. I've also got like this candle thing here, which is pretty cool. New shelf. I don't know if this is new, but I did discover that there was like a dragon egg. So I put that down there just because that's cool. Got this little thing here. And that's mostly it. I've got a couple new items actually that I haven't placed yet. I was just kind of showing you guys what I've done so far. I got this little item too, which I'm going to probably put a lot more of those in another base here. So that was pretty much a little time lapse of me working on the battle pass a little bit. I've unlocked a bunch of different items, including this outfit right here, which I put on this guy. I wasn't gonna equip any of my guards with this outfit, but it actually, the helmet really kind of sells it. It's pretty cool. I also, as cool as this base location is, I may not actually necessarily build a whole lot here. Mainly because I've been kind of torn by some other stuff that I've been coming across since I first set out to do this little series of videos. Like this location right here, it's got these cool statues, kind of a nice overlook of the desert, and there's like these tiny little caves and crevices at the base of these statues, as you can see, with some cool water running along. I could do like an elevator up top there. One of these even goes all the way through. This is kind of close to my main base. So with all the conveniences, I kind of just gave in and went ahead and built here. A little time jump. I've kind of got a good thing going here. This is the base at a glance. As you can see, I have an elevator kind of getting you across there. There is also a small path over there along the kind of the back there. You can see under the little waterfall that you can just walk up to. There are kind of tigers that spawn along the edge of here. I think we already saw some of them. So kind of a hazard, but also kind of a protection. I've got it to where as long as they're not like aggroed towards the base, they aren't going to do anything. But normally you can go all the way up there and get to my main city. And then if you go back under that little ridge there and then up that way, you can kind of head up towards my water temple. So in addition to all that, there's also this elevator here that I built that goes all the way up, which you can also take to my main city. So it's just... this is a really accessible base, and my palace is right there. It's not, none of the stuff that I built is going to load in from this distance, but you can literally see one of my bases from right here. So this is kind of like my new central base. This is like in the kind of middle section of the map. So yeah, this is kind of become like the center of my whole little civilization. But let's go ahead and go inside here. This is kind of my back entrance. As you can see, I used some of the new building pieces, and we're going to get into the Season 2 Battle Pass, which has begun. This whole little scene here is quite the time jump for the game, both in building in and time past, because it's a whole new Battle Pass with a new event, but we'll talk about all that in a minute here. Let's go ahead and check out the front entrance here. I've got this gate here. Keep in mind, most of the stuff I used to build this base, like these are new building materials. This is a building material that already existed, but it came with all kinds of new parts, like these gargoyles, this gate here, the gateway. Since this is Age of Sorcery, of course I've already got my teleporter up and ready to go, so the base is already linked. This is kind of my little courtyard. I thought maybe if because the Battle Pass is always going to be adding new stuff, and to be honest, I'm not super impressed with the second Battle Pass, so I'm hoping they add more building stuff. But I felt like this is a nice open space, so if I want to build any more out here with future building materials, I can. But let's go ahead and go inside here. I don't have a gate here because there's already a gate there. Now if you come inside here, this base definitely has plenty of room to improve overall. That's kind of what I wanted. This is my new main base. I kind of built this little back section here. I wanted to kind of keep the theme sort of magical, so there's like alchemy up here, kind of a little chill space. I was playing with some of these archways that are the new building resource. One of the ones that were added anyway. And then you can see some old things that were added in Season 1, like the cabinet here. I really like that. Kind of wanted to make like an archive, but I noticed there's not really a good bookshelf. So since we're doing Age of Sorcery, hopefully they do add another bookshelf eventually. But there's this big open room. This is probably what I'm going to just sort of throw some stuff into when I have more furniture unlocked through a Battle Pass. And if I get more building stuff, I'll expand more out here. Otherwise, this little outside space in the front here can probably just be left alone. It's pretty cool. But then you go into the back section here, and I've got another kind of big open space, another room with lots of space to improve. And because this whole little base was built inside a cave, it was pretty easy for me to totally box this in. And this is a pretty big base, as you can see, even if it is just one big structure. But I got, the ritual circle, got my stuff to summon minions if I need to, ritual sacrifice, I've got some guards. And then these doors here take us outside, which is where we just kind of saw everything a minute ago. And really, I guess I could show you guys if you go all the way up here, take that upward elevator that I showed you guys. This is the top. It's just nothing going on up here. It's a little ledge. Technically you can sneak off that way, or you can kind of go this way. And to show you guys where all that ends up, there's my big city right there, my tower to the sky. This is pretty much like my main settlement, even though I'm probably going to spend a lot of time in this base now. This is really just kind of my most ridiculous thing, my two-part city. If you guys saw the previous video, you remember that, but you can come in through this way, or you could come in from the other side. See, kind of go that way or go that way. Pretty cool, and that's assuming, you know, you come up through the elevator and you don't take one of the side paths. This base just really kind of goes in all directions, so it's pretty cool. I'm really happy with this one. Maybe let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for how to expand on this base. Like the video, subscribe to the channel as always, but before we move on, I want to show you guys now the new Battle Pass. I'm not as impressed with this one. Right off the bat, there's a pretty cool outfit. There's really no building materials for this one, which is why I'm not as impressed with it. So I'm going to skim through this one pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to get this one, but I figured I'd show you guys kind of the stuff that we got here now. I probably do expect there to be a third Battle Pass, maybe in March or April. So I don't know if I'm going to do a video for that content because it just kind of keeps going at this point. This mirror right here, this is the one thing in this Battle Pass that I really kind of want. I'd love to throw that in this base. If there's ever a way to just grab that from the bazaar, I might just do that. This chest here is also pretty cool. But as you can see, yeah, not a whole lot of stuff. You can make your little ritual circle look different. I don't know. The first one didn't have any great building materials either, but it did have some sandstone stuff. That pillar's kind of cool. The sandstone stuff was low tier, but at least it was some kind of building material. There's another cool little painting there. New type of plant, and then just emotes, lame body paints. Get a tree. I'm always down for more plants. Maybe more books to leave around. Here's a fuller version of that outfit I just saw earlier, which is, I think this one's really cool. I would actually probably use that. The standing purple torch. Another statue. Wall paints as always, which I don't even care about these. The horse thing's kind of cool, but I've already got so many different horse armors. The tablet might be pretty cool to set up somewhere. Make like an altar. This tree is actually pretty cool. But that's level 60, so that's your whole battle pass right there. If you go over to the bazaar, I don't really like showing this off because I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring you guys to spend any money. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is the Stormglass Sanctum set. This is what I purchased personally instead of the second battle pass because I wasn't impressed with it. I finished the first battle pass and had enough coins to buy the second one, but since I didn't see anything I wanted that bad, I just got this set instead because I wanted to build something. But you can kind of see these are the pieces you saw me use, even those curved stairs there, all these pillars, the windows. Those big epic windows are probably the coolest part. That's why I kind of overused them. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Archways, all that. Now, the next thing I'm going to get is this maze here, and I've already got kind of a place to put that. So we're back here at Fort Tarsus now. I got to get these guys some armor. I was hoping to get some of the new armor and put it on them, so we'll see. But I was planning to do a whole big build on top of this thing, but after realizing how much of a pain it was going to be with all these inconsistent levels of like terrain to build foundations on, it was more of a task than I wanted to do. I was a little burnt out from going hard on my Valheim playthrough lately, and I've put a lot of time into this game already, but so I just kind of ended up walling this off, so this is just sort of a really big dramatic walkway leading up from the fort. But I've still got this little elevator over here, which I think we looked at this before. A little disappointed that I haven't done more with this, but I did kind of build this little base over here that wasn't here before. I'm probably going to have to make this a little bit bigger. But this is where I'm going to place that maze that I showed you guys. And that's pretty much just going to be the point of this whole walkway. I may someday go back and build something way over there where I just showed you guys. But right now my plans have kind of fallen apart for this game for the moment. So I'm really ready for a new survival building game. And like I said, I was playing a lot of Valheim. So I just kind of neglected this game a little bit. But I wanted to check in on the content. But that maze I'm going to put right here. Once I figure out exactly how big it is, I'm kind of acquiring the funds for that, which is why I don't just throw it down right now. I got to save a little bit of money to get some more of the coins. But what I was going to do once I set the maze down is I was going to take one of the little altars that I placed in my first Age of Sorcery base and just put something really cool on it, like a dragon egg or something, and kind of have that stashed in the middle of the maze there. We might see that if I do another video, but right now that's not the plan. But I figured it'd be like a cool little trinket to have just hidden way up here in the middle of nowhere. And technically, if you look down here, You can kind of see that little camp that I've been sort of pillaging, and then my little boat of soldiers down there that are locked in constant battle. So that's pretty much what's going on with this. But that's going to be about it for this video. There may be another part to this video. Right now, this video is as far as I had originally committed to with the Age of Sorcery, but there is going to be another Battle Pass, I'm sure, at some point. Definitely still disappointed by this one. There's obviously plenty of room to expand on this, on my bases on this, so I'm kind of be leaving everything a little open-ended here, in hopes that the new Battle Pass is cool and that I have more ideas to come back to, because these bases, especially my new one, has a lot of room to grow. There is one other thing that I want to mention before I close out this video, is that they did add a new event to the game where it's like head hunting. It's kind of like bounty hunters. I've always had trouble getting events to spawn as I mainly play in single player, so unfortunately I'm not really going to focus on that in this video, but I wanted to tell you guys that they added a new event where you can hunt sorcerers and you can bring them back dead or alive. It's your choice, and get various different rewards from these characters that give these quests. So to get more information on that, you guys will unfortunately have to look into that a little bit more, but I wanted to make you guys aware. And that's about it for this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more like these, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on the Age of Sorcery so far, maybe what you're hoping to get out of future Battle Pass content, and any ideas for my new base, because I may not necessarily do another video, but I am going to go back to my new desert base under the waterfall there and add stuff to it periodically as I have more ideas, get bored, or have more Battle Pass ideas. So that's pretty much it for this one. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.